Hello there, my crafty friends. It's Ashley Pfeiffer, the maker behind Stamped AF. I'm so sorry I didn't have a video for you last week. Just too much going on. I ran out of time. So this week, I want to share a mashup. There is a UK demonstrator that does a Monday mashup every week, and I love that. I love using something current with something new. So this Rainbow of Happiness bundle will be available in the January to June mini catalog, which is available for demonstrators to pre-order right now. So if you want to get your hands on this now and you're in Canada, you can join my team. And I'm using Penguin Place. Now the reason I'm using Penguin Place is because I just had my Craft and Connect class today. So I'm going to show you quickly what we did. I very much had penguins on the mind. So there is one card. And this is, just to preface this, it is a monthly class that is available all over the world, but only in Canada can you get the cardstock kit. The rest of the world, you can purchase the PDF. And there is a Facebook group that you can join, and whether you purchase the PDF or not, you can participate. You can just come and craft, just have fun. So there are the 4 cards. It's never too late. The PDFs will always be available on my website. The live recording will be in the Craft and Connect group. So come and join us. So next month, I am going to be using Rainbow of Happiness. So there's a bit of a correlation here. And I am going to share an image. I was very much inspired by an SVG. I'm getting back into the Cricut world and just waiting for my machine to arrive. So I've been looking at a whole bunch of SVGs and I kept seeing this rainbow and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to do a Christmas colored rainbow with a tree in the middle. And you will see when I share the picture that this is very close to one of the designs. So I did bring in one of the trees from the Whimsical Trees bundle. However, if you don't have that, because unfortunately now it's gone, you could just stamp this tree. You could use any tree that you have in the middle there. And then this star is from the Starlit Punch, which is carrying over. So it's that tiny little star, and I just used a little bit of the rainbow glimmer paper. Okay. Put some Wink of Stella on the Sahara Sand because I didn't love the way it stamped. So I actually think I'm going to put this in the Stamparatus this time because I'm trying to remember to use this thing more often. Okay, so I'm going to put it right about there, and I will just put my cardstock where it needs to go to match. Because it is a photopolymer stamp, I need the mat that works for photopolymer stamps. Okay, so let me get a piece of cardstock. And let's put this where it needs to go versus trying to make the cardstock go where it needs to go. So I did cut my panel down with the stitched rectangles. I would suggest kind of putting this down and let it do its own thing. It's photopolymer, so it's kind of got a mind of its own. I'm going to move these out of the way. And let's start with our Sahara Sand. And I took the 4th one down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to die cut that. And I know there's a lot of white space on there, but oh my goodness, I love it. Do you love white space? Do you have a hard time leaving white space? Okay, while I do that die cutting, I'm also going to do my whimsical tree. So I'll add just a little scrap of garden green, run them both through at the same time. You want to try and keep it where you're die cutting this straight across, but it could move on you. Just use some washi tape. I am going to cut most of this trunk off, and you can have it where it touches the bottom or it's just kind of there. Put some liquid glue on here. You could put adhesive sheet on the back, but this is pretty straightforward to glue. Can't wait for you to see this next to the inspiration photo. And let me know in the comments below, where do you find inspiration? Or does it just kind of hit you? You see something, you're like, oh, that would make such a great card. So for that star, I've got my rainbow glimmer paper, my tiny little star punch out. It's nice with this one because you don't have to waste anything. There we go. Where'd the star go? There it is. I'm quite surprised that that punch carried forward, but I am glad. I didn't end up using it at all with the bundle, the stamp set, but I sure have used this punch a few times. Not all of the stars, but a couple of them. Okay, so there we go. Now we can add some adhesive to the back of our panel. There's our first crumb cake mistake. I mean, Sahara sand. I don't have a card base. Now, again, you want to get this relatively straight. If this is not a clean and simple card, I don't know what is. This is about as clean and simple as I get. Okay, so there we go. We're going to take our Be Cool, Be Chill, Be Merry, and I'm using Memento. You could use any of the colors that are in the image. I want it to stay within the sentiment area of the card. So cute, right? And then we're going to use some of the Essentials twine. I believe this one's the crumb cake. We're just going to take a good long length. If you want to know how much you need, all you have to do is, while it's still on the roll, put it through the inside and make sure that you have enough to tie a knot and then a bow. Not the best, but just trim those tails and that's it. You've got a ton of room to write your message on the inside because, of course, I haven't put anything on the inside, but you certainly could. So let me know which one's your favorite. Do you like the one with the Wink of Stella on the Sahara sand or the one that's just kind of plain? Anyways, I hope you love that. If you want to get your hands on this Rainbow of Happiness bundle now, like I said, if you live in Canada, you can join my team. The link will be below. And Penguin Place is available. This will be carrying forward. Whimsical Trees, however, has retired and is no longer orderable. So if you don't have that tree, just remember you can use this one here or any little tree that you have. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon, my crafty friends. Bye.